Sorted Uncle Keith out, bless him, with his iPad. I was thinking about decorating this while I've been away, and I've got a couple of butterflies that I've cut out or ripped out of the napkin. And I thought, I'm going to have a go at, but it looks a bit plain. So I have tumbled glass distress, and I'm just going to maybe put on a bit of colour. Let's see if we can make it a bit darker up here. And a bit lighter. Right, okay, we have sky. And then I've got antique linen for the bottom-ish. Oh yeah, that is a proper and then peeled paint. Now this is a bit darker, as you can see. Oh, I was trying not to get it on that side. Let's fold that over. So I thought I'd make this piece of paper there a kind of hill-ish. Okay. Now, if it looks a bit, this actually is a bit too wet, this baby wipe. It's very easy just to, now it's on top of the gesso and all the other bits. Let's make it a bit more interesting, I think is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so we have a hill and we have sky. Let's put these away before I... Oh, escapee. I was hoping that might dry. Right, now to add a bit more to it, I'm going to add part of a brick wall in. So, as you can see, Tim Holtz stencil, my trusty texture paste, which I actually went in and added more liquid to. And what I want to try and do is get a bit of a wall going on. There we go. Actually, I don't mind that bit being a bit rough, because it'll add to the texture of the wall. Bad rendering, that's what I'm going to blame for this. Okay, let's peel that off and see what we got left. Oh yeah. Now I am just going to smooth these bits down, because while bad rendering is okay on a wall, it's probably not going to be in the journal. Okay, let's put the lid back on this so you can see we have I love the texture on that actually. If I hold it up and see if we can, there we go. Oh, there, that's better. get rid of that. Wipe that one off. And I'm just going to give this a quick wipe. Okay, I think now I found if I soak it in hot water after, I can get rid of most of the bits of it. Let's pull that bit off. It's got it. I do always end up just covered in this stuff. Actually, I end up covered in everything I make. Right. I'm going to give this a quick zap. So I'll be right back. Hey everyone. Right. I've given that a quick zap. And I've got a box of bits which I've put somewhere and I can't see at the moment. So this is all about using up scraps. So for me, these are scraps. Now I did have a play, as you can see, with putting some, I've got so many bits lying around. I thought I'm going to add some texture to it because I like adding bits of grass and what have you. So instead of using my linter, let's use some of this lace. This is just, what's this one? Peeled paint, the same as I put on that one. So I'm just very roughly adding some colour to it. I don't think I need it all done. It just adds a bit of texture. So move those out of the way. I end up surrounding my work surface and with just everything. It goes everywhere. So that's not 100% dry, but it's getting there. Oh. Okay. Actually, that wasn't hot, so I am quite impressed. I don't know if this is up to temperature yet. Let's have a look. It is pretty good, this glue gun. I haven't had this one very long. I bought it in the vain hope that it would make life easier, except I put that on the wrong way. Let's try doing it the way I want it. So I'm trying to keep it away from where I'm going to be sewing it into the signature. And what I'm thinking is I am going to sort of make, except I'm wondering actually if it might be better to do it in bits. So let's just... And then that then lets me I think I might end up putting some of this gauze on as well. We'll see how it goes. So let's just make a big mess with the glue to begin with. No, actually, that doesn't look too bad. I have got another one. Let's make this a lot darker so it stands out a bit more perhaps. Almost looks like a flowering bush. Alright, let's switch a lot on. Bits of glue everywhere. I quite like that. Okay, so there we have our kind of tree thing going on. Butterfly. Now I've actually pulled out two, or cut out two, should I say. So I think maybe just the one. Now, I've never done this before, but because I've got distress oxides on there, they will react to whatever liquid I put on, because they're not 100% dry yet. So this is what I saw in that other video. So let's see what this looks like. About there, I think. Okay, that works. Wow. I don't mean to doubt the other lady. It's just when you try something for the first time, it's like, ooh. I've got just a spatula just to try and smooth it down. Ooh, I wonder if that will leave it shiny now. I don't know. I don't know if this is easier or harder actually. Do you know what? I'm just going to go around the edges because I can't seem to get it right. I do know my fingers are now covered in glue. But it's certainly gone on a lot smoother. Okay. Maybe good old Pritt stick does the job. Now I need to know if that will dry matte or not. Right, quick zap. Okay, that's not drying. That's drying quite shiny. Ooh. Yeah, I can still see shiny bits. Oh, what a shame. I might go over it with multi-medium in a minute and see. Because everything else is matte apart from that bit now. I don't know if it's actually picking it up. I don't think it is. Maybe we'll leave it. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so we have the front of our insert. And then we have an inside page. Oops. I have loads of scraps from other bits. No, I have actually cut this one down. So I am going to make a side pocket there. Oh, no, wrong punch. Where's my corner? So I'm just going to round off a couple of the corners. quite like that. And we have a bit more of the book pages. I was just looking to see if I could. I haven't. So let's. Let's be sensible about this, and I do actually want these relatively straight. I'm gonna want that sort of there. So let's tear it down that end. And woohoo, more scraps gone. So that's that one. And then for this side, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the back. I might actually leave the back for the time being. This video is going to be over an hour long as it is. Right, another scrap that I've actually cut to fit inside. Now I do like that picture. So I think I am going to glue that on and then rip it off to fit. Oh, I can even get the writing on that one. Birmingham, where I'm from. Yeah. Okay, so that's for the centre. That one I think I may leave empty because it's going to have a big one in the centre. Right. Let's glue these down. I can't remember which way around this one went now. That fits. Have I cut it a square? Oh no, that's too small. So it goes that way. I'm running out of cheap brushes. They're all in my pot waiting to be washed. Okay. With that. I want it about there. Oh, that's not level. I do actually want to try and get that bit a bit level. Let's try ripping it. Oh, that's okay. I didn't want it to look super. And this way. Just go over the top. Not putting too much on this, just enough to seal the picture. Okay, that's one. And And this one, I think so. There we go. 2 pockets. I am going to have to let those dry. Let's give them a quick zap and see how we go. I think that might do it. This one, I'm not going to put any gesso on it. I am just going to go around the edges. Maybe a bit more worn at the corners. Let's try and round these up again. This one I am going to put some gesso on, fingers, because I'm running out of paintbrushes. A little bit of water. Ooh, because my fingers are wet, it won't pick up the gesso. There is so much my brain was running through what I couldn't for decorations, and I'm thinking, I don't want to, at the moment, I don't want to make any more scrap. I'm trying to use up my scrap. Okay, so that has, it doesn't actually look it, but it has actually taken the writing back quite a bit. If I try and get some off my fingers. That's probably a bit better actually. Okay. I'm running out of battery and I am running out of stuff. So I'm going to, that one will just go in as is. I'm going to let that one dry just for a second while I try and get this one in. So this one, because I like the picture, it's just, that was a very, very simple pocket. I've got it up the right way. So I'm actually, I think, only going to glue it on that side. So that will allow it room for expansion. So if I line it up to that one, I've brought it up a bit from the bottom. Yep, that one still closes. Now my paper's, I can feel it's still a little damp where I've been rushing to try and get this finished. That's what I should have done, I think. Right, bear with me. Pull that bit off. And let's see if we can get it stuck back down. There we go. One pocket, nearly done. Right, I have got to go and do something, so I will be right back. Right, so that one's stuck down. I'm not happy with this fruit stick. It's not, never mind, onwards and upwards. Right, my little side pocket, or little side tuck, should I say. I'm thinking I'm going to put on the other butterfly that I had. Now I'm going to use, it's lacking in colour, so I've got the sponge here from Tattered Rose. I'm just going to give it a bit of colour, especially down the bottom where I'm not going to have any decoration as such. So I'm just going to put that there. Actually, I've got it's a non-sticky it's a non-sticky stamp. Oh, that might actually look quite good. Right, move that out. Get my scrap paper. And I've got, let's just see if I can get it to stick, or if it's just gonna fall off. It might, we'll see. Let's put that. Oh, choices. Let's put it more towards that side. Okay, that hasn't come out very well, but I suppose it adds to the warm look. Give that a moment to dry. I'm guessing this might still be a little damp. Right, I'm going to put my little butterfly up here. Let's just get rid of some of that before I stick it down. Alright. Too much. I'm thinking, oh, actually, no, we're going to have him going this way. There we go. Let's just seal all that over. Right, I am going to let that dry. And what I am going to do is use what I've got left on my brush, maybe a bit more, just to go over this. Unfortunately, it was coming up shiny, which is a real shame. Unless somebody knows if they make a matte version of a Pritt stick. Right, that's that one. That one I'm quite happy with like that. I wonder, I'm not actually going to do anything on this side, so I'm wondering if this stamp will work better. Let's get it properly inked up. Okay. Yes, I am in shot. Just check it. Try and get it in the centre. Yes, this was going to be one video, but it soon became apparent that that was not going to work. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, that's better. Oh, I forgot that bit's still a bit wet. So I'm quite happy with that. And I've got my pocket, when it's dried properly, to go in there once I've Put some vintage photo on it. That's still a little bit wet, so we'll turn it over this way. I was thinking about this and I was thinking, so what I'm going to do is carry on where I left off, I think, and make a big sort of picture of it. I think it would be nice if it's all, I'm not going to put any decoration in that side, otherwise it's going to have, just going to be too much bulk. Just trying to get a bit of extra colour on the sides. You can see where it's not had enough, or not that it's not had enough, but there's been a variation in the top coat, so it's picking up the colour much stronger in those places. Okay, that's that one. Let's try some of the antique linen. If I remember rightly, this was quite strong. So that's that one, and then some of the peel paint. Not quite so hard this time. Right, let's take it to meet that one. And then it can slowly peter off. Let's put a bit more on. I love the combination of the two colours. Seems to work quite well. Okay, so we have sky and we have land. Makes perfect sense to me. Oh dear. Now then, what to put on this side? Let's go for some of this. So I have loads of it lying around, and no, I don't want to put any on that side, so we'll start over here. Let's try vintage linen on this. Oh. I think that might do it. Maybe a touch of green here and there. Right, so putting on a bit of green. And then that's not enough of a contrast, so add more green. Let's make it quite dark. See what that looks like. Alright, that's better. Now we can see it. I forgot to. Right. I think I'm going to use the glue gun because it's still a little bit damp. So let's just start it off. trying to keep it away from that where I'm going to be stitching. Let's move it up. Right, now we can see what we're doing. Well, what are we doing? Where are we going? The idea is just to scrunch it up until you find something that pleases your eye. Scissors would really please mine at the moment. There we go, scissors. That's a strange piece. Let's see if this glue will hold it. I'm not sure if it will with this. Right, I want it to come down there. That's oh, it is. Well, I stand corrected. There's miles too much down there. So let's get rid of that bit. And I don't think it matters so much if it goes over that side, but okay, so we now have the grass going up. Well, it will be in a moment. There we go. So and then for this side, I'm thinking I might add more green. Oops. And continue it on. Let's have a look. Love it. Let's get rid of that piece. So that's all I've got left. So I am more than happy to throw that little bit away. Now I can still see my glue's a little damp underneath there. Oh, I forgot that piece. So we have a complete picture, if you like. That bit needs to come down there. There we go. Now I've got to find something I want to put in there. I'm not 100% sure. Right. That's dried. That one's dried. I've got glue strings. Okay, let's okay, I like that. So I don't know why, but I always had 2 lines of glue for these little there we go. 2 lines of glue. It just seems to, I don't suppose it's really necessary. I just like it. And there. I'm just going to do it just on the inside of it. That's got it. I do like the way actually that looks really faded now compared to that one. Okay. Yeah, this would be ideal as an envelope, a folio, what they call them, trifold folios. You just obviously put the decoration the other way. Maybe have a pocket here or a pocket across there. I quite like it as an insert, I have to say. But I do know I've kept my little hedgehog there. Where's this one? Carabel Studios art stamp. Do you know what? He can go in there. Let's put him on. I'm just pulling this down a bit because I'm thinking I actually want him amongst the grass. This is really the question of I should have done this first. Okay, let's go there. And then I'm going to pull the grass back up and over him. It just helps break up the outline. There we go. Always been a favourite, that little hedgehog house. I'll clean that off in a minute. Does take a bit longer to dry on these gessoed pages. So, for the insert we have the front cover with a flapper gloss. With a nice tuck spot. And then when you get to the other side, that one's plain, but I suppose it could have like a notepad clip to it. Oh, we've got a big pocket there. And then we have a bit of a picture going on. It does need something on there. I've had this little chap on my desk for weeks now. And I'm wondering if maybe he should just... No, he looks a bit lonesome up there on his own, doesn't he? I'm not sure. I think actually, because I'm not sure, I'm going to leave it like that. So there we have it. There's a little bit of everything on that. Enjoy. Make it your own. Use it as a trifold and just wrap some... I've got a bit of sari silk here. Oops. And it would make one of those clutch purses, I think they call them. Now that looked quite nice as a clutch purse. Or as I have as a journal insert, or it will be a journal insert, or as a a mini sort of plain folio or a trifold folio. So you'd have it perhaps going that way. Possibilities are endless. Right, take it, run with it, have fun with it. Right, you take care now, and I will speak to you all later. Bye.